nomination because I'm going to lose like a fortune if he does. I laid 7-1 for 10,000.
You laid 7-1 on what?
I laid 7-1 that he wouldn't get the nomination when the price was about 30-1.
When? Do you remember when?
A year ago.
Because I got 15-1.
And then we were playing poker, and then I bet 20,000 with JRB. I took Rubio, who was minus 140 at Pinnacle to win the nomination, and Trump was plus 5-1, even money, must win the nomination. 20,000 on that too. So I'm gonna actually lose like 90,000 if he wins, which is very annoying. Since one I was like 55% against 10% or 20%, and then the other one I was laying 7-1 on something that was like 40-1 on 538.com. But right now, obviously, he's like probably 10-1 favorite or more to get the nomination, maybe 20-1. Even though the betting markets in Europe say it's only like 5-1.
You laid 7-1. He would not be the nominee. And when? Try to remember.
A long time ago.
When?
I don't know exactly
He
when.
came out on June 16th of 15.
When the price listed on Pinnacle was 25-1, I laid 7-1.
The first price I saw was plus 380 in early September at Beckwith. Before that,
I don't care what Beckwith had when they had everybody 3-1. They had 17 guys 3-1. Jeb Bush.
So
Jeb Bush at one time was only plus $1.40.
So you're saying when they first came out at Pinnacle, what was it?
All you know is when I bet, I'm stealing because I don't bet unless I'm stealing.
What was it at Pinnacle?
That's my game. My job is to steal. When I bet something, I'm stealing.
David, when?
I don't remember when it was, Rich.
Okay, so
sometime
you laid 7-1 when you first saw the price.
I laid 7-1 one day playing poker at the Aria.
In August, because September he was plus 380.
I mean, it was long before there was any primaries or anything.
Yeah.
Before they had any debates or anything.
Yeah. I got 15-1.
There was like 20 guys that were still in the poll. I was like 7-1 against 17. A guy that was never a politician.
Yeah.
7-1.
And I knew
Jeb Bush was like 6-5.
And I knew he was a cinch to win. I got 25-1 and 15-1.
You have a good bet.
He was an absolute cinch to beat him, and he won easy, wire to wire.
He did win easy. That's only because the Republicans are complete idiots.
It's because he's just not a politician. And any street smart businessman's going to destroy any politician verbally. Just like he will destroy Hillary verbally.
Everything that came out of his mouth just embarrassed himself more and more. The thing is that his niche audience are disgruntled white guys that are undereducated, and his entire policy is it's not your fault. It's not your fault that you're a moron. It's not your fault that you have an 11th grade education and you drive a tractor trailer in the field. It's the Mexicans' fault. It's immigrants' fault.
So you think he won't get nothing done if he's president?
Oh, my God. Well, first of all, he has no chance of being president. But even if he somehow got elected...
Will he build a wall?
Not a chance on earth.
What price will you lay? If he's president, I say he builds a wall.
A wall, a 2,000-mile wall.
Yeah, 1,000. The way it's designed. So what price will you lay? I already took a price. What price will you lay? If he's president... We'll have a bet. What price would you like?
I bet you he doesn't do it, even money.
Oh,
whatever you want. Well, he said he's doing it. And if he's president, he's the president, right?
I like this, David. I like this. 10-1.
It's impossible, first of all, to even do. There's no money to do it. He said, and by the way, we're going to get Mexico to pay for it.
And he will.
And then he starts talking about trade deficits, because we have a $50 billion trade deficit with Mexico. We don't make one trade with Mexico. We do make trades with companies that are located in Mexico, but it's not like with Mexico, the country. We're not swapping with the country of Mexico, just like we don't swap with the country of China either. But we do deal with Chinese businesses, and there are American businesses in China. I mean, everything he says is just like hyperpearl. It's just like ridiculous nonsense. His constituency is like the lowest common denominator. It's like fucking the KKK guys and the fucking...
Yeah, that's true. I hate a third of it. A third of the things he says
not said one smart thing since he started his whole thing. 2 weeks ago, they asked him about Brexit. Maybe 2.5 weeks ago. He said he did not even know what it was. After the Brexit vote, when England voted for it to leave, he goes, I predicted that they would leave. 10 days before, he was asked, what do you think about Brexit? He said, what's that? He did not even know what it was. 10 days later, he said that he predicted it. Although it is a similar kind of thing as what's happening in this country for Trump voters. Because there's people that are afraid of immigrants and trade deals. It's so bad for England to leave The EU, it's not even close. But
I hate
the
what's
polling
going
over
on
there,
here.
people 60 and over, 80% of them voted to leave. People 30 and under, 80% of them voted to stay. But there's a lot more old people in England than there are young people.
Yeah, it was close,
So it was
17 to 16 million or something.
very close vote. It was 51.8% to
Yeah.
like 49% or something like that. And there's a good chance it's not going to happen anyways.
Oh, why?
Well, they have 2 to 4 years to actually leave. And there's already talk that within 12 months they're going to have another vote on the referendum. And then there's ways where they're not going to leave completely. They're going to keep some of the trade deals and stuff like that. So it might not even happen.
Might not even happen.
But meanwhile, the Prime Minister of Great Britain resigned the next day. He said, this is what the country wants. They need a guy that wants to lead them forward in this
Then
way.
how could Clinton go on Lynch's plane?
What did that have to do with
When
Lynch's
she's
plane?
under investigation, and so is he can be a witness. How does he have the balls to go on her plane and her allow it?
Rich, there's not a fucking doubt in the world that she used an email server that she wasn't supposed to do. That is not in question. You don't need any witnesses. They have all the evidence. They have 20,000 emails. The question is that something that is going to be indictable?
Well, what are they waiting for? For her to be president first?
No, because they know it's nothing.
Nothing.
It's nothing.
It's not nothing.
What do you think she did with those emails? Do you think
I
she
don't
was
know
sending
enough
them to
of them.
ISIS?
I don't know.
What do you think she was doing? Most of those emails were to personal people, but there
Like
were
the president.
But there
were 22 of them that
But-
put CIA lives in jeopardy. Yes, 22 of them.
there was not one that was classified, highly classified until
That's what she
afterwards.
says.
No, until afterwards. Later,
That's what she
its
said.
classification was
David,
That's what they said. That's what the FBI said.
No, it's not. That's not what it is. They said 22 of them were so classified they can't put them out